Yeah, my name's Dean Wyndham. I live in Hartville, Ohio. I'm married, have a wife, Angela, and three lovely daughters. My parents were Christians, so it's always been a part of my life. It's always been woven into the fabric of our lives. But have always believed that our mission, our job was our profession, but our mission was about growing people for the kingdom and helping people find the kingdom. Mentorship, especially with men, we tend to be isolated. We tend to burrow down and we'll forge through things, but we're not real good about doing it together. And some of the conversations I was having with men, it was amazing. Even men that had been Christians for 40 years had never had any part of their walk with the Lord with another man. They were going it alone. I think just that hit me, that most guys tend to go it alone. Men of Iron is a one-on-one mentorship program, discipleship program that utilizes the 5 F's, the 5 areas that a man wants to see himself grow with God. And I just tell them faith, family, fitness, finance, and friends. And it's walking together with another man, being accountable with another man, having a friendship and a relationship with another praying man that is interested in seeing you grow and transformed in the power of Jesus Christ. And this provided both the material and the roadmap for somebody that didn't know where they needed to go to also be the leader of it. And if they're not in it, if the protege's not in it, you're just dragging a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, sort of a thing. So I think the fact that it leaned most heavily on their intentionality and their desire to make a change and to walk with another man. And I think that was probably the element that struck me as being the most successful part of discipleship, really. But, there's so much material out there, right? I mean, there's nothing really new under the sun. It's just, where do you go to get it and how do you assimilate it all? And then the 5 F's was so important because the study had already been done and the research on what were the areas that men most wanted God to impact their lives and have influence in their lives. And so for the protege to be able to use the workbook and do the assessments and to walk through that and just be able to measure, the mentor should be there to reinforce that. I was fortunate enough to have a great mentor who worked for me for 25 years. He was an older Amishman, and he mentored me, Simon. He passed away 2 years ago, and I was very fortunate to eulogize him at his funeral. And it was a real honor to be able to do that as a highlight. To have somebody that's there that's going to give you a swift kick when you need a swift kick, that's going to prop you up and patch you up and put you back out there, and who's going to pray for you. I mean, that's huge. I mean, just having somebody that, for me, when Simon, I'd come over, he'd be like, I was just praying for you. I mean, when you hear somebody say that they're praying for you, they can invest their time doing anything. I've benefited, from a man that was willing to pour into me, Guys can do anything with their time. They can invest in anything they want to invest in. And when another man decides he wants to invest in you, and he's willing to really to be there, to be the 3 a.m. guy, yeah, it's hard to find. Somebody that's available, somebody that's willing, and somebody that loves you. They love you. They're not looking to stand against you. They're looking to stand beside you. And that's huge. Just having somebody to stand with, there's no substitute.